Hey folks, Ray from loveyourrv.com back with you with a quick little mod I did for Anne here in the bathroom. Now our bathroom mirror is kind of like hard to see really close in. We don't have great lighting here, so I thought I'd mount her one of these mirrors that have the magnifier on it, and it's also can light up. You just turn it, gets really bright there, so you can get a close look at yourself in the mirror. And it also flips around and you get the scary 7 times magnification. Woo! Woo! Anyway, maybe I'll give you a quick look at how I mounted it. You can see it can light up. It can go all the way around, move there, and then when you don't want to use it, it can be out of the way like that. Oh, and one quick warning, I'm not an electrician, just an RVer. I'm doing a little DIY here, so take everything I say with a grain of salt and check it out for yourself, and maybe hire an electrician to do this thing. It's a pretty minor repair that a lot of homeowners do, or mod, involving this outlet here. It's what they call a GFCI, ground fault interrupter. They usually put them in the bathrooms. They have a small breaker on there to prevent you from shocking yourself. But I'll put a link to the diagrams of these so you can see it's pretty simple thing to figure out and do by yourself. But like I say, I'm no electrician. So to make the power plug safe to work on, I wanted to turn the power off to it. So I went to my distribution panel here and found the breaker that was marked GFCI, because that's a GFCI outlet. And then I just flipped the breaker off while I worked on it. I also measured it to make sure that in fact it was off, because you don't want to be working on a live outlet. That could be very shocking for you. Okay, here's the GFCI outlet pulled out, and you can see how they've wired it. They put in, here's the white neutral and the black hot, and they're on the line side. In here there's a writing on the back of the outlet that says line on the top and load on the bottom here. So what I've done is I've wired in the mirror into the load side, and there was actually 2 slots here, so I just had to undo that screw and then put in the wire for the mirror. Same on the other side, the black, and then I took the ground wire and put it where they put the ground wire. So basically it's just wired on the load side along with another plug that's in the bedroom. So we'll get that back in the box there, and then I'll show you how I mounted the mirror onto the wall. Here's my wall mount. Just drilled a little hole there, and then I was able to run the wires from there down to the outlet to pick up power. Now I knew this corner had some strong aluminum beams behind it, so I ran a few screws into that and then some other screws just into the wall board, and it made a pretty sturdy mount for me. And then this thing just has a pair of bolts that stick out and some finger screws that you put on to attach it. There we go, so that's pretty firmly mounted to that wall. These things just finger tight, so I just pressed on the thing and tightened them up, and there's a small plastic washer that goes in between there, and then I guess that just acts as like a lock nut there so they don't back off. And once we start traveling again, I'm going to have one final thing to figure out, because I imagine this will flop around a lot, so we'll have maybe some kind of hook. I'm thinking I might put a piece of Velcro on one end, piece of Velcro on the wall that I'll be able to just stick against the wall, and then it really won't be able to fly around anywhere. Or maybe some kind of hook arrangement. I haven't really figured that out yet. Anyway, quick little mod there. Till next time, Ray from loveyourrv.com. Thanks for watching, folks. Cheers, everyone.